Oh, I look crazy. But this is good. This is really good. Hey y'all. Hey, hey, hey. I am actually getting ready for church. It is Christmas Eve and happy Christmas. And why am I like so in front? My hair looks a hot mess. We're gonna fix that. Hey y'all, it's your girl. It's your girl Ness of Glamour by Ness. Okay. And welcome to my cozy corner here on YouTube where beauty meets real life. It's baking my eyebrows. So I'm out here looking so crazy. Now now we're looking now we're looking a little bit more humanly. But and that noise in the background is me making some tea. You guys, we are on day 29. What? Day 29. Now, is it truly day 29? Probably not. This is going to work my nerves. I do need to fix my hair. I am actually headed to um, midnight mass, and I'm gonna fix my hair. I'm not gonna wear it down, but just want to make sure my brows. I need to make me some tea because I started sneezing. I need to make some tea because I started sneezing. I'm like, oh, what's going on? But y'all see the title. You know why we're here. And yeah, y'all know that we have been talking about, I have been talking about my 60-day manifestation cleanse that I followed from Armand Wiggins. He's actually going to be kicking it back up again, and I'm very excited about that. Now, Armand had said that he was doing the 60-day manifestation cleanse and a 265-day, but I could have sworn he said on his live yesterday or the day before yesterday, or whenever I caught the live, that it was going to be 365 days. Y'all, I don't know. But whichever one it is, specifically the 265 or 365, that's the one I'm doing. And you already know what it is, and you see the title, which is when your manifestations start to show up. Okay, let's clock it one time for the manifestations showing up. Because why? You're doing the work. Because you're doing the work. All right. So welcome, welcome, welcome for all of you that are in here. I'm very excited. Feels like a little party. I am getting ready for mass. I will be going to church. It is Christmas Eve. Happy Christmas Eve to everybody. Um, so I'm like, I need to do I need to do this now. Because by the time I come home, it'll be like 1 o'clock in the morning, maybe, and I'm not hopping on no live. But when your manifestations start showing up, you're going to be kind of in disbelief. Like sometimes it doesn't even really hit you until you're like in said manifestation, or when you're like, when it's come and gone, essentially, if that makes sense. And that is solely because of alignment. When you're in alignment, when you're doing the things, when you are putting in the work, when you are disciplined, when you are consistent, when you show up, even when you don't want to show up, it's I heard something today on a video I came across on YouTube, and the video was about discipline, and the guy says um, that your manifestations, before they come in, you you have that mindset shift, but the universe will essentially test you to really see if you are really ready to receive what you are manifesting, right? And that is so freaking true, because I was talking about on my live yesterday regression, right? Because I feel like I am, and I have regressed because I haven't been staying on top of being disciplined or consistent with going to the gym and editing my content videos, actually posting my videos. Like, I'll edit the content, but then I won't post it. Who does that? Not funny. Not funny. Not funny. Not funny. And so the universe will literally like throw you wrenches, right? To see if you're really ready. And I'm like, y'all, I feel like I've been flunking my tests. And we can't be flunking tests. I need my manifestations. I want my money. I want the family life. I want to be in my, ANG GLE coupe, fully loaded sports edition, fully paid for, um, all the things, all of the things. Okay. But if I can't handle what I currently have on my plate, how am I going to handle a newborn? How am I going to handle a whole team? Like, how am I going to handle it if I can't handle the little things that I got going on right now? And they're not little. I don't want to use the word little. Let me not say little. I use my cork, and then I'm going to go in with the what is it? Tulip Kiss from Fenty. I love these gloss bombs. But, like, how are you going to be in alignment and show up when your manifestations start coming in? And in order for your manifestations to start coming in, you need to be in a state of joy. In, you need to be happy. All right. You need to be already doing the work. So when things do become a lot, which they will, you're not thrown off by, you're not thrown off by it. And the work that you are putting in, you are essentially preparing for your blessing. And you know, you're going to regress. That is absolutely okay. And I have given myself enough grace to to start showing up for myself. But I also recognize I can't lean on grace every single time. Sometimes it's just me. Okay. Sometimes it's not the Lord. Sometimes it's not the devil. Sometimes it's not people trying to, come for you. It's you. And I realized I was getting in my own way, and I was sinking back into my old self, which I killed off. Like, sinking back into my old self. I unalived my own old self because I thanked her for being there for me, but she cannot go to where we are headed. I am the new me. I am the new me that is grounded. I am the new me that finishes what she starts. I am the new me that is unafraid. I am the new me that is consistent. I am the new me that is disciplined. I am the new me that executes in any and everything. And we pivot, and we constantly keep moving. Um, that's why when we remain grounded, and that's what I realized. And I've talked about this in my live, I think 2 days ago or last night. You, and also too, why this series is being called Being Anchored, because you have to have a constant reminder. And that reminder helps ground you. It helps ground you. And it allows you to remember your why. It allows you to remember what it is that you're doing and the end goal. And some of the questions that I have had to ask myself, oh my God, y'all, we didn't do our affirmations. My God, I need to get better at that. Um, we're going to pause and we're going to say our affirmations right now. All right, affirmation. My blessings meet me easily because I am aligned and prepared. Say it with me, y'all. My blessings meet me easily because I am aligned and prepared. Talk about ADHD, y'all. Um, but when you are anchored, you are able to be grounded. Listening to those YouTube videos earlier today really put into perspective for me some questions like, you know, if I spend a little here, spend a little there, and not save, I'm essentially looking to be poor. I'm essentially looking to be in the negative, in a deficit, and I'm not planning for my future. Same thing goes for time. Time is one thing that we will never get back. And if I am not disciplined enough to execute on the task and the objectives that I've laid out for myself, then I will never have enough time to accomplish anything. Time is something that I will always be chasing versus relaxing. Do what you need to do to get to where you need to be. Do it now. And the key thing, and I've talked about this in my past lives, and I've showed you guys the book from Mel Robbins, The 5 Second Rule. You're never going to feel like it. And that is something that I have to constantly remind myself. You're never going to feel like it. For example, I'm hopping on this live. I need to do my hair. Like, I need to finish doing my hair. I'm partially dressed. I was finishing up my makeup. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm running out of time. I need to get on live. I need to do day 29 of my Becoming Anchored series. And so here I am. But I didn't feel like it. Why? Because I was watching this phenomenal series called Ripple on Netflix. And I was just so hung. I just wanted to keep watching and just get ready like that. But I'm like, no, no, no. One, I'm never going to have the time. I won't have the time when I get back home from midnight mass on Christmas Eve to complete the live because by then it would already be the next day, which means I would miss today. And I wasn't going to do that. Today's day 29. Tomorrow's day 30, and it's the last day. Okay. I'm going to do the series again, this time consecutively. And that's just that. But stewardship matters at every level. From inception, when you think about it, when you've made that mindset shift to deciding that you want change, to then identifying what those issues are, to then providing solutions for yourself, setting up those objectives, setting that date, that start date, and executing and continuing to execute until you achieve your desired result. And for me, I am manifesting so much. It's a beautiful thing. Sometimes it does take time, but when your manifestations start to show up, you guys, it is an indescribable feeling. It's intoxicating. It's something that you want over and over and over and over and over again. And the pain and the sacrifice and the anguish, the doubts, right? They fade away. Okay, they fade away. The job that I'm currently working at now, my nervous system is regulated because I manifested a role that isn't client facing. I do not have to talk to these people. And we have, our front lines, the ones that are, the first layer of defense. You can say that handles that. That's their job. That's not my job. And I love that for me. I only have to call someone if it is a request. I only have to call someone if I have questions. And whereas before my previous role, the anxiety, my cortisol level, ironically enough, I was just having a conversation with a girlfriend of mine who describes the anxiety that she has and feels being in a call center environment. And when you have to handle the phones consistently, and you're giving individuals information that they don't want to hear, or they don't understand, and they're not trying to understand what they signed up for, it's not good. It's not good. And this is different if you're in a corporate setting and you're not in a call center environment. You know what I'm saying? You have to talk to people and meetings and so forth and presentations. That's different. I'm talking about like having to consistently be on the phone, or the phone's ringing and you hear that like Teams call that everyone has, and your heart just sinks and you freeze and you clam up because you don't want anybody to call you. Or you haven't gotten a call in an hour or two and you're just praying to God it stays that way. Or you go to lunch, okay, and there are no voicemails, and you come back and you have like six voicemails. The anxiety, y'all, the anxiety. But I literally manifested a job that I had interviewed for back in February, maybe January, February. Everything went on pause for one reason or another. And the opportunity came back around again. And now here we are. So I'm manifesting bigger. I'm manifesting more, right? And there will be signs when you're leveling up, when you're being tested, when your manifestations are coming up. It comes in waves. It can be deja vu. It can, really be stark in your face. It's other people that says something that triggers something in you that your spirit recognizes. It could be a movie, a song, anything. That's how beautiful our world is. And it's coming back to me now what I some other things that the gentleman said in his podcast, a video that he showed what was of Felicia Rashad. And she says that, what when we manifest, you're not necessarily manifesting anything from your outer world to come inward. It's really what's happening inside of you that is then reflected outside of you. And that was so key and poignant to me because it is so true. That's why I'm back to meditating. I'm back to visualizing. I'm back to doing the things. I'm back to the roots. I'm going back to the roots of really what it is and what it means to manifest. And if you can control and have control of your internal environment, then your external environment will reflect that. And that, my darlings, is what I'm leaving you with tonight. All right. What blessings do you feel is already close to you? And I've been having some feelings, y'all. I've been having some feelings, and I'm so excited. I can taste it. All right. I can taste it. It's so near. It's so near, and I'm so excited. So I hope you are too. I'll see you tomorrow on my live. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to hit the follow button, the like button, the share button so you can share it with your other friends. And come back tomorrow for some more nuggets. All right, y'all. Bye.